Hi everyone, me. Got some work news for you. I did a private job today. It's the first time I've done sort of any plumbing, heating work in someone's house in 3 years now. I'll tell you how it came about. When I got moved to where I am, I literally had the clothes on my back. That was it. I had nothing, absolutely nothing. And I put a post on a local residence page. It's really embarrassing, but just explain the situation. I've got no clothes, I've got nothing. As anyone's got any other clothes they want to get rid of, I could really do with some. So I had a shirt and trousers. That was all I had. And the response I had was just amazing. Like the amount of clothes I had donated to me was phenomenal, and it was all really nice stuff. Everyone had really good tasting clothes that gave me things. So literally everything you see me wearing now has all been donated to me. And I say, yeah, the response I had was just lovely, and I've kept them all sort of updated on my progress, because they've, like you, been actually quite invested in wanting to know how I'm getting on. So I'd let them know that I'd got this job, and sort of put out a request like if anyone needed any work doing, because I managed to cover part of the travel for my induction, but it's 4 days, and I didn't have enough to cover the rest of it. So anyway, yeah, explained that that's what I needed to get some work to earn the money to get to my induction. So someone got hold of me, and they're having problems with their heating system. So yeah, long and short, so I've gone around there. It took me about 4 hours. I had to flush out some radiators and balance it, and just figure out some issues they were having. Got it all up and running, and yeah, earned some money. So I've got the rest of me money for my transport now to do the rest of my induction, and I've got to use my tools for the first time. I was really nervous. Like I say, first time in 3 years that I've done plumbing work in someone's house. It's like, oh god, what if I've forgotten how to do everything? If I flood the place? But no, everything went fine. And their neighbours are going to want some work doing soon, and they want some more bits they want doing in the future. So it's all the right direction to building up my own client base to work for myself again, which is brilliant. So yeah, in that respect, things are going really well. Really well. I was going to tell you as well today about some discrimination that I encountered more recently. I've encountered so much discrimination, but this was a real good one. The first job I got when I moved here, once I was well enough, as I told you, I was working in a commercial kitchen. It was McDonald's. So I wasn't crew, I was maintenance. I didn't have to wear their costume. And again, you have to go and do an induction, and there's all this PC nonsense that you have to sit through that it's just nonsense. Some of it really is. But there was one bit in the induction this is actually part of their whole recruitment induction. This isn't just a localised thing, it's what they do in every induction. They were saying about you need to be vigilant for homeless people coming into McDonald's restaurants, because they misuse the toilets and they beg outside. This is exactly how it's worded in this video. And I wanted to bite my tongue. I really did. But I was like, nah, sorry, I can't. If you're telling me that if someone wants to identify as a Hoover, I've got to address them as Henry, then I think you should be made aware of just how offensive what you've just said to me is. And I explained, I said, people misusing your toilets, by that you're implying drugs. So that's got nothing to do with homeless people. That's people that do drugs. People from all walks of life do drugs, not just homeless people. And with regards to people outside your stores begging, they're not homeless. Because genuinely homeless people do not overtly beg. They just don't. Everyone I've ever encountered who is properly homeless doesn't do it because you just don't want to draw attention to yourself. And secondly, if you're not going to go and leave all of your stuff, yeah, to go and sit outside McDonald's, you're just not. So when you see someone sat there and they haven't got anything with them, they're not homeless, because homeless people stay where their things are. Yeah. And I explained this to them. I said, that's that's people that do drugs, they're misusing the toilet. That's got nothing to do with homelessness. And as for the people begging, that's got absolutely nothing to do with homelessness. And they explained about how in this particular store there was lots of people outside at that exact time, and that they beg and they cause grief, all the rest of it. And I explained, I said, yeah, they're not homeless either, they're street drinkers. They're not rough sleepers, they're just people that drink on the street and then get drunk and hassle the public for more money for more booze. Really, really wound me up, that did, because I just thought, this discrimination is just appalling. I mean, I've got to learn about all these pronouns, yet you can say that about homeless people. And I explained again as well, I was like, you could live in a 5-star hotel and still be homeless. People don't understand the degrees of it. The people you see in the street, they're rough sleeper homeless. You know, that's the worst that you could ever be in regards to homeless. But for just this blanket term of homeless people, we do use our toilets to take drugs and beg outside, no, I thought that was bang out of order. I really did. And I don't think that's me being an armchair activist. I genuinely think that that is just horrifically out of order. I was saying, you think McDonald's of all companies would be, I don't know, a little bit more sympathetic, a little bit more educated. So yeah, that really pissed me off. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Yep, so Monday 24th is when my induction for me plumbing job starts. And yeah, I can't wait. Really can't wait. So take my mind off a lot of other things I've got going on at the minute. And yeah, it's just a step in the right direction for me to get back where I want to be. Anyway, I will be back in touch again soon. Just like I said, I just thought I'd give you that update. Hope everyone's doing well. Big love, and yeah, chat soon. Bye.